It seems as if nowadays the human race is a mixed bag. Talking in the third person again. You have some genuine people who do good deeds without expecting anything in return, but then you have the certain people I'm going to be talking about today. Good evening, this is the Urban Spaceman, and last week I talked about, well, what was his name again? Jukel Pauline. You know, the guy who did it for the song "'Tis Every Week Man"? Well, his diss track, YouTube Star's diss track, can be an example of this. But I don't want to base this video around Jojo Poporo. But just for the record, if you want to see a clear example of what I'm going to be talking about today, go watch that diss track, which isn't really a diss track, so it will disappoint you in all levels. You can always tell when someone is genuine in their actions and when someone is not. Genuine people have no harmful or negative intentions when they do a good deed. For example, donate to charity, help someone in need. You know, people have a basic trait that we all seem to lack nowadays, except for a few of us, being empathy. Being able to comprehend how the other person feels from their perspective. Take for example a beggar in the streets. When people walk by him, all they would think is how he's not contributing to their society. Not taking into consideration all the torment and emotional and possibly physical pain that they've endured and how they got to that point in their lives. Because in our day and age it's easier than ever to lose everything so damn quickly. But people walking by won't see that. People will judge this beggar's character based on their position in society, blaming their position on them. And you know, the beggar doesn't want to beg for money. He knows it's humiliating. But what else can he do to sustain what little he has? Now, genuine people will do all they can, big or small, whether showing kindness through words or gifts, or just simply acting like a human being. All of them. They have no intent behind these actions other than to make the world a better place, and to see a smile on the faces of others. On the flip side of the coin, you have people who do these good deeds, but are bad people. And not all of us are inherently bad. We're so complex that it's not as black and white as that. But what determines a bad person? Well, there are so many answers to this question. And before I get to the relevant one to this episode, you have to know that the people who are seen as evil from our perspective don't perceive themselves in this way. From their perspective, everything is justified to sustain what they have. So you need to keep that in mind. People don't see themselves as evil, but the consequences of certain actions may tell a different story from a different perspective. But when people use charity or helping out the homeless, which was quite popular on YouTube a while back, to gain a level of moral high ground, that is sick and fucking twisted. What you're doing is turning what initially was perceived to be a good deed into a false act of kindness, and it just seems incredibly malicious when you think about it. Whether you're doing it to project an overall better image of yourself, or doing it for damage control, nothing justifies exploiting another human being just so you can continue to wear that fake mask you call your identity, when in reality, most of you are probably arrogant, spiteful, greedy individuals. And this is the problem with humans nowadays. A vast majority of us only do things for other people to better ourselves, to better our own image. And a lot of us have become fake. It's the middle ground they take between genuine and not caring, even though in all reality, these people who are exploiting these human beings don't care at all. And they don't care about their well-being, which pisses me off more about these fake fucking humans. Anyone can do a good deed. Anyone can go out and make a difference. Stop trying to leverage yourself by acting like a fake as fuck human being and trying to gain some form of moral high ground, and start caring about others rather than yourselves. Yes, by all means, do good deeds, but you should have no intention of leveraging yourself just because you showed basic human decency. So, can we all just be genuine humans for once and stop being so self-centered? If you do something good, there's no need to brag about it at all. Keep that confidential. People like me and a fair few other people don't feel the need to project good things we've done for people because we don't need to prove that. The only gratification we get is a thank you and knowing that the world is a little bit brighter than it was. So anyways, this has been the Urban Spaceman, and thank you for watching YouTube Philosophy Episode 2. And if you liked it, leave a like, and if you didn't, you know what to do, leave a dislike. And make sure to subscribe to keep up with the channel, and yeah, that's about it. So this is the Urban Spaceman signing out, and thank you for coming aboard.